Chicken? Oh no, chicken. Are you okay? Can you hear me? Bach, if you can hear me. Okay, you can hear me. Good. Oh, what happened? Chicken? Are you alive? Chicken? Oh no, so many chickens have died in this mob farm. Help? What's going on, my roadies? My name is Dustin. What's going on, my roadies? My name is Dustin, and welcome back to Sky Factory 3. This is going to be part or episode number 26. A lot of things have happened in between last episode and this. I've been playing Sky Factory 3, I'd say for about maybe 6 or 8 more hours off camera. Basically, what's been going on, I'm standing currently on sandstone, by the way. I'm going to get down from this and just clean that up. So, to kind of get you guys caught up, you can see this nice windmill. We'll get to that in a second, but I've been having a lot of chickens escape, and I'm not exactly sure what's going on with that. They keep trying to, like every once in a while, I've killed like 3 or 4 over here, some way over there. It's just a little weird. I just thought I saw a chicken just go poof. Off he went, but it was just an item being sucked up. I did get these finally up to 10, 10, 10. So now I have 10, 10, 10 eggs. I'm storing a couple because I have future plans for these guys over here. But I'm thinking about just slaughtering all these chickens again because they're producing so much manure. And I believe feathers... No, they can't be, is there? Okay. That's probably the feathers from the chickens that I've murdered. But we have a lot of dirt over here. I've taken as much compressed flesh from the mob farm, thrown it over here. I went on an adventure. Excuse me, to go do some stuff. We have industrial hemp growing here as part of the immersive engineering mod. I've harvested this quite a few times, but it's all fully grown. Figured I'd show you guys what it looks like. So that's nice. And I have been playing more in the nighttime as well. I know it gets a little dark. It becomes a little bit harder to see, but please forgive me on that. I have upgraded the thing over here. Can't remember what it was. It's the tank thing. Get your tanks here to this reinforced large drum. Holds 4 million, which is about 4 times the amount as one of those over there. You know, those things. Yeah. I replaced that with one of these. And I'm using blocks of coal to get blocks of coal coke because we're going to start needing it. And I'm letting this kind of, you know, run its course because once this is done, we're going to dismantle that and then move it. For now, I'll let it keep going until it's completely done with those last 8 coal. Or at some point, I might as well just take out half of it and I don't know. We'll see. I plan on moving that and also extending out this platform because it's starting to get a little cramped over here after I made this behemoth. So there's 6 coal generators, 2, 4, 6, and I have double crushers. I have this whole process automated. I'm just doing a bunch of coal to get this coal dust. The reason for this is if we head back over this way, I found out an easier way to make this steel. So there is a way, you know, blast furnace, that was taking way too long. The reason why I'm making it, obviously, if you remember, we had a wither accident.
And why did the wither glitch through the
I'm gonna die. And the one way is with dark steel, which takes forever. It's 20,000 RF as well, so it is quite expensive. The other way that we could do it is by using iron with coke dust, which is one of the reasons why I'm holding on to all that coke. Or we could also get it through the alloy smelter with iron and coal powder of some kind. Coal sand, crushed coal, coal powder, which is what we have, coal powder. So I've been coming over here, throwing in 4 coal in each of these, and then a stack of iron in each of them, not steel. And it gives us a whole stack of steel a lot faster than dark steel. A whole lot faster, and plus it's only 4,000 RF, which is not that bad. So it makes this other one a lot easier than you might think. Just make up a couple more. I do need to get I do need to hold on to some scaffolding because we're going to build our first ever immersive engineering block today, like a multi-block structure, which is going to be awesome, which is why I have that built, and it's already storing up in this LV capacitor down here. And just to show you guys, I did earn a couple of different achievements. Windmill for the land, that's when you first place down the blades up there. Those are, I think those are improved. Yeah, they are. Basically, you go and make these improved windmill blades, which require the windmills, which are treated sticks and treated wood planks. When you make enough of these, 8 of them with steel, you make this improved windmill. I think that's the only thing you can do with that. Yeah, you can apparently use it for burning. But you place it up there, and it's better than the original windmill, obviously. Otherwise, why would you get something that says improved when it's not actually improved, you know? And that brings me to the other point of, it looks a little weird where it's at right now. I kind of want to move the blast furnace and then have like a couple of windmills, maybe over here by the farms, kind of like daisy chain the cable all the way over here or something. We'll have to figure that out. I need to move the actual additions a little bit. This extra utilities 2 area is just a little out of place. All these solar panels and stuff. I don't want to expand out the base this way because then we get close to the mob farm, and I don't really want to do that. I want to expand it out this way and then just continue, like, push all the additional the extra utilities 2 stuff maybe going this way instead of going that way, if that makes sense. Like, push all of this, maybe make it in a big square over here instead of like a big long rectangle. Move actually additions somewhere, like I can move it over here, move this back a little bit, and then do the blast furnace somewhere. Do the blast furnace, that sounds weird. Do something with the blast furnace, move it somewhere else. I don't know. Also, you might be able to hear the fire effects that are happening underneath my feet. So if we head downstairs, I'm gonna, ooh, almost jumped off. I have upgraded, oh, before we do, actually, I forgot. We did upgrade as well the water storage over here. I needed to get obsidian, so I had to start storing more water, and these all have 4 upgrades mining. So this is full. We have one of these modular tanks, that's what they're called. Going downstairs, you can already see I changed it over from lava to this fire. Apparently, this doesn't make any sense to me. Lava has a rate of 3. With fire from Netherrack, which is what it's on, it has a rate of 4. How is fire hotter than lava? I don't quite understand that, but it's whatever. It's whatever. So I'm storing the same thing, same concept in this large drum here. The only problem is lava is a lot slower because this right here is 64 crucibles. This is 16 by 4, kind of like what that is over there. This is a lot, and it looks like this is now done over here. Let me just go ahead and break that. Water in there? Yeah, there is. Let me just extract that out. This is a bit of a problem that I have with this little system over here. I'm going to turn that on, that way it stops. So this is all the obsidian that we're making. Basically, I just plunk off one of those lava, one of the water, stick them here and here. This is already set to on, so it automatically starts draining it, and then starts placing it all in here, and then it mixes together, makes obsidian. That's one of the easiest ways that I've found to do obsidian. Plus, if you play for a little while, it just does it by itself. You know, it makes my life a lot easier. Also, an update further down the ladder, I've been making this kill area. It's a 7 in length, so I think it has an interior 5 or 7. No, interior 7. That's why I've been making all these reinforced obsidian in both different mod packs, Tiny Progressions and Ender IO, as well as a little bit of the Wither glass, so we can or reinforced glass, so that way we can see through it. I think that about catches you guys up. I don't think there's anything much of importance, not that I know of. So yeah, things are looking pretty dang good so far. Just waiting for the last little bit of steel here, and then we're going to set up an area. Grammar is not my strong suit today. In between where that blast furnace is and where the actual additions, those watermill things, you know, those ones over there, where those are, we're going to set up a crusher over there, because the crushers for AA, actually additions, it's not bad, but I feel like the crusher from Immersive Engineering might actually be faster. So we're going to set it up over here, kind of in line with the coke ovens. Taking a look at it, I think it's a 5x3, if I'm not mistaken. There's 3. Yeah, it's 5x3. I have all the blocks. To build this, you need 10 steel scaffolding, 1 redstone engineering block, 10 light engineering blocks, 8 steel fences, and 9 hoppers. As you'd imagine, I have everything. I've kind of prepared for it ahead of time. We got the hoppers. We got the connector. That's how we're going to get power to it. This is how we're going to get power to it as well. I believe that should be it. Oh, wait, no, I need a hammer. My bad. Stop. Hammer time. Update. Smeltery still going. I dumped in a bunch of iron in it. It got done doing all the seared bricks and stuff, so it's finally done processing. I did actually change this over as well. We're now trying to get copper, because I realized how much copper this is actually going to need. I used up almost all what we had in reserves over there, which is like a stack and a bit, so it's a little scary. So this finally got done. That's nice. Let's just go ahead and throw that in there. We're going to go ahead and destroy the blast furnace for now. Like I said, all of this is subject to change until I find a more suitable place for it. For now, I'll just store it in there. And then we're going to place the crusher right here, maybe? I'll place it with a 1 block difference from this. Or actually, if I do plan on moving the windmill, I'll have to readjust it some point later. For right now, just to make it look pretty for you guys, I think I'll place it with the 1 extra gap over here somewhere, just because it's kind of out of the way. Make sure F9 is enabled. There we go. Okay, so to get started, we're going to need... Oh, gosh. Okay. We're going to need to make this. So 3 on the back, 3 scaffolding, 2, 1, and then 2 layers. Got it. Watch me forget that. Okay. So we're going to need, let's do it from the back. 1, 2, 3. That's not the gap I wanted. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, like that. Right? That looked nice. Yep. Next layer, we're going to need 3 more on the back. The fences with the 1 in the middle, which will be atop that one. Okay. And those. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. We'll do that. We're going to need the fences, which I forgot to mention how you can make most of these. So just pausing real quick. This light engineering block requires iron and copper. The iron mechanical component, this is what killed my iron, is it's 1 copper for, or excuse me, that's what killed my copper, not my iron. Killed both, actually. But I made 2 whole stacks of these, because I figured we're probably going to have to use them later on. And if not, we have, ooh, wait. Oh, magazines. Okay, never mind. We may not need it as much. Floodlight. Oh, I'm gonna mess around with that before we're done with this episode. Because, yeah, buddy. Just put it over one of the farms, just blind everything that way. Sorry, got distracted. Last part would be this block and this block. So that explains how to build these here. Steel fences, pretty simple. Just steel ingots, steel rods. This redstone engineering block thankfully makes 2, but it's kind of the same recipe as the mechanical thingamadoohicker things, these things, except for just redstone on the sides. And it gives you 2 for 1, so that's nice. I made quite a bit of these because I figured, again, we might use more of them in the future, but probably not. I know we'll need it for the multi-block structures and stuff. And then last but not least, I think it's just hoppers on top of the... Yeah, just hoppers. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then last but not least, we need to take our hammer and I think just smack this one. That one. Don't tell me I messed this up. Okay, got that. Got that. Got that. Central block on the front. The front is the wide side of the structure, which has a light engineering block at the bottom. So this side. Got it. There we go. Gotcha. So wherever this red block is, that's where the power is going to be at. Well, that just looks stupid now. Oh, I'm inside it. That just looks stupid now. This must be the input and outputs. No? There's a block there. I don't know. It just looks dumb now, because now this is how you're supposed to look at it. Yeah. So I'm going to have to rotate this bad boy. Let me do that real quick. Sorry. Okay, did it from memory this time. So basically now we need to get... I want to make a wire connector in this. So we'll do that. I'll place one over here just to make it easier to kind of link it up. It looks a little weird. I might have to fix that at some point, but for now it should be receiving power. How does one interact with this thing? Or do I just like throw items in it? Because I think... Let me just grab a thing of coal. If I just throw it up... If I just throw it in here, will that work? Well, the item no longer exists there. That's nice. Unless... That might be redstone, actually. It might be a redstone thing. That might be the power. I'm thinking that might be the power. Let me try this instead. Put that there. Let's get that. There we go. So I literally just need to just throw it up there then? I need to stop saying throwing it up. Oh wow, that's pretty cool actually. Oh, it just spit it out the bottom. Oh my gosh. It's gonna be so cool. Okay. I don't think it's gonna be faster than this for the time being. I think I need a better power supply for all of this nonsense. But let me go ahead and grab... I'm running out of these actually. Let me just go grab a regular chest for the time being. Because the more energy that this gets, the faster it's going to get. You know what I'm saying? I can't seem to interact with this thing like at all, so that's kind of dumb, but oh well. I think I just need to throw in coal, so let's throw in all the rest of it, 63. Wow, this is making it pretty fast though, until it runs out of that power. Now I can never remember how you're supposed to take power out of this thing. I think I probably just, forfeited all the power that was in it anyways. Let's see. Is there some sort of like an output? Wait, no, the power is stored. Nice. Let's take a look at the book here. I also made this engineer's voltmeter so we can kind of see just how much power is going through. Do I have any extra? I do. Good. This is the cool thing about this scaffolding is that you can use it as a block, but it also can be used as a ladder, which I think is pretty cool. That's pretty much a kinetic dynamo, by the way. You place redstone iron with a copper coil block, and then that's just the LV wire coil with iron, which to get this you need the copper wire, which with sticks. Copper wires are made with copper plate and shears or the engineer's wire cutter, and then you get this from copper and engineer's hammer. I think I took about 4 stacks of copper and just made a bunch of those. So far... Average loss. Oh, okay, so I can determine loss and stuff. Could I do that as the output? Would that count as some sort of an output? I'm not sure. Also, the other question I have is for power. Can I upgrade this power, or would this like completely mess things up? That's my question. That's what I'm curious about. Because in order to get a higher voltage power, you need a transformer. Different levels of wires. So let's look into a transformer and see if we can maybe push more power to it, maybe. Might be a waste of my time, but... connectors and relays will only take wires of the same type that is already connected. Transformers will only take 2 wires of the different type. Okay. Wires can only connect to blocks that match the voltage. Got it. Because I'm not exactly sure how we go about getting this guy some more power. Because this is all stored up. And I'm like, why is this not maybe outputting? Do I need to like place this on top of this? Because it says it just stores the power, you know. So let's see. That's not how that works. What if I... What if I did that? No? Seriously? Well, then what's a capacitor useful for, eh? I don't know. It seems to be going anyways. That's the weird part. I think it's the more power that it has, the faster it goes, is my assumption. If you guys have any sort of suggestions on how I go about fixing this, I might try to fix it in my spare time. If I end up fixing it or something, I might try to edit that part in, maybe, or I don't know. Don't hold me to it, though. Post-video Dustin here. While messing around, I started looking through the book a little bit more about the engineer's hammer, and I, for whatever reason, did not put 2 and 2 together while I was actually filming the episode. I forgot that the engineer's hammer, that you can use it to configure blocks. So when I read that, I was like, oh, that means I can configure this block. So there's an input and there's now an output on this capacitor. And so I figured it out, figured I'd let you guys know that yes, I am stupid. No, it does not take me all night to figure things out sometimes. But now all that means is we can get rid of all this diamond horse armor that we don't need from the mob farm. Is this a potential spoiler? Maybe. Who knows? But it makes diamonds for us, and this goes really quick when you have full power on it. I mean, just real quick. So don't comment down below. I figured it out. I'm not stupid, I swear. But now I'm going to be processing all this diamond armor because we don't need this much diamond armor from all the loot bags we've opened. So I'll be right here if you need me. Don't mind me. And we're out of power. Great. Need to come up with a better solution than just one windmill, am I right? But I think for the time being, this is actually going to be better than this actual crusher. I'm going to pretty this up a little bit between this episode and next episode. This is just the start of immersive engineering. I want to get into doing all the other building structures and stuff that they have. One of the many ones I want to make is I want to make or was it conveyor belts? I really like conveyor belts. Leather, iron, and redstone, and my gosh, that'd be so cool to get just a bunch of conveyor belts. And that's just simple machinery. Heavy machinery, I want to get into doing stuff like the improved blast furnace. I almost said furnace. Maybe a mixer of some kind. Wait, vats of cookie dough. Maybe a refinery for fluid mixing. Start getting into arc furnaces, not a reactor. That'd be so cool. Excavator. Able to dig up minerals from veins inaccessible by normal mining. In return, however, the excavator is a complex structure that requires 4,096 flux a tick in order to operate. Wow. this big old beast of a machine. Then I guess needs that. And that. Oh my gosh. Structure is comprised of 2 pieces. This will be like late on, but I want to do it. The engine shown in the first page and the bucket wheel displayed on the second, which fits into the braces of the engine as displayed on the previous page. The energy input for the engine is on side, or it yields. The yield of the vein slowly decreases, but a vein of minerals can last for 72 days. What? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, for right now, that will call the episode, because I don't really have much of anything else to say other than, oh my gosh, you know? That's pretty much about it. Let me actually get let me get that Dutch angle over here. There we go. That's pretty cool. I like that quite a bit. But thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Like I said, I might try to expand out the platform a little bit. Make it go out to your right-hand side of the screen off this way. Make it go out that way, and maybe a little bit that way. I don't want to go any closer to the mob farm over there, but at the very least, I'm kind of curious to see what you guys have to say about this particular episode. Let me know if there's anything that I probably am doing wrong. I'm going to be honest. I probably am doing something wrong with the power. I'm probably going to mess around with that a little bit, try to get a better understanding of how it all works, as well as just get a little bit more comfortable with immersive engineering. Immersive engineering is one of the mods that I originally wanted to delve so badly into it and just be like, oh my gosh, this looks so cool. But now it's like, what am I doing? Story of my life, am I right? But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Sky Factory 3. I really do appreciate it. And I'll catch us all in the next video. Cheers. My pickaxe just broke. Yay. Crush them to dust. Harumph. Welcome back, everybody. You know what time it is, and you know what we're doing. We're doing some loot bags. On today's episode of Loot Bags, we are sponsored by windmills. I could watch it for hours. But enough about windmills, who cares about that? Me and my question mark, we're going to be opening up some loot bags today. How many, you ask? How many is a very good question. We are opening up not just one, but well, you see it right there, about 18 loot bags. So let's get into the first couple. Diamond stuff, storage upgrades, that's nice. Let's do golden apple, draconium ingot, octadic capacitor, mana pearl. I feel like the octadic capacitors are going to be very helpful at some point. Chance cubes, diamond leggings with the skeleton skulls, diamond horse armor, diamond armor, magic bean, overgrowth seed. Interesting. What is that overgrowth seed? I feel like we've seen those before. Not exactly sure though. Let's just continue. Diamond leggings, nice. More mana pearl, magic bean again, more octadic capacitors, draconium dust. Some more of those, whatever those are, who cares? And just a little bit further, a little bit more, and yep, there we go. This is what 18 loot bags give you. Only 2 with the skeleton skulls. That's not good. The only reason why I opened so many is to try to get more, because we need to recoup the 6 that I lost to that stupid wither. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, check out some of my other videos too. Are you new around here? Consider subscribing and turning on channel notifications so you get notified when I upload more. Thanks again and have a great day.